We'd had a lot of requests about some difficulties people are having with the shin box and pigeon poses, and this is a pretty common issue with people just starting out in yoga, and that their hips are nowhere near as open and flexible as people that have been doing yoga for a long time. And that's okay. That's why you're starting these programs, to improve yourself. You'll see here in the shin box that you need full rotation of the hip outward for the front leg and inward for the back leg. The first stretch is a simple active outward rotation of the hip. I like to move in and out of the position and then hold for time at the end. Next is the inward rotation. I cross my legs, shift everything over to the side, and pull the knee across the body. Starting with motion. And what you can do is do that and finish with a hold at the end. Here we have the good old butterfly stretch. You notice that I start by putting my hands behind me and leaning back a bit. This will help those just starting out. You might not be able to stretch that far at first, and that's okay. Just focus on the position and the movements and you'll get the benefit. As you improve, sit up tall and even lean forward a bit. You can also push down one knee and the other or both at the same time for an assisted stretch. Next up is the frog position. In this posture, you're able to sink your body weight and really open up the inner leg muscles, sort of like doing a side split with your knees bent. Again, moving in and out of the position is a nice way to gradually acclimate your muscles to the posture. Next is a simple kneeling lunge. Notice I'm making sure my back leg is aligned correctly, straight back and hip turned in a bit. Very important to square the hips up. As you improve, you can grab onto your back foot and pull up to stretch further. This is a favorite of mine. It's a long sitting outward hip rotation movement. You see that I'm attempting to keep my knees down at the sides as much as possible as I shift my hips forward and back. Another great movement, the squatting hip inward rotation. One knee is up and stable while the other rolls down towards the ground. Again, don't worry if you can't stretch this far right now. It's all about the motion. Now finishing up with a pigeon, you can prep for this by simply bending your back leg and bring it to the side a bit. This will allow your hips to sink down a little bit further. And play with this movement, then try the full pigeon posture to finish up your session.